Everybody excited to be playing again. Coach Tom West is feeling it. So is Polar Bears hosting Scott early first quarter. Bears in transition. Ajane Fletcher pulls in the board up ahead to Shakaya Turner coast to coast for the lay-in. Puts them on the board. That's how they get it done tonight. Off another rebound. Rakesia Hall skates to the opposite end. Bit hot, gets some help from Ramaya Warren, but Scott leads 13-6 after one, and they keep adding to it. Dogs try their hand at transition hoops. Avalon Butler puts the moves on the defender. She can't get it to go. Diamond Flunder shines on the second chance, and she helps him shine throughout the second half. Up double digits in the third. Offensive board goes to Flunder again. That puts him up 19. Scott goes on to win 63-30. Jade Latson leading the way with 25 points for the Bulldogs.
It took hard work and dedication, going to practice, staying at practice, going to optional workouts, and keeping my head up in the game with faith. Scott been down, so we bringing it up just for a victory, just having fun and playing the game the correct way.
Kevin Peel and Brandon Bosch have more.
A new era in the City League may have just started tonight. The Scott Bulldogs, an impressive win over Woodward, and we really saw the coming out party for freshman Jade Latson with 25 points. She's a star in the making in this league.
Absolutely, and we couldn't stop saying her name. It felt like for long stretches in that game. You see what the freshman's able to do. Built very well for just a 14-year-old, was making shots from inside and out. I like what she's doing early in her career here in Scott, and you can see the change that she's made, not only in her play on the floor, but within that program as well.
Just relentless energy, and we saw that as well from fellow freshman Avalon Butler. Coach Barnum has just a completely different group. The Scott Bulldogs of old are gone. This is going to be a very tough, very energetic crew, and they're going to be very difficult to beat going forward.
Yeah, and he had talked about some of his goals for his team, and you can see the influence that he's already having on this program. Really emphasizes the student part of the student athlete. I appreciate that very much as a former coach, and you see what he's able to do with these young ladies, and they are buying in early, which is a great sign for the Scott Bulldogs.
And really liked what we saw, too, from Woodward in that first half. They were only down 10 at the break. Rakesia Hall got a little dinged up, though, as well as Turner, one of their other main players. And so for them, it's just going to be resting, recouping, and getting ready to go for their next game.
Yeah, when we talked to Coach West before the game, he talked about his concern being the depth of his team. When you take their best two players arguably off the floor for long stretches in that game, it was going to make it a tough night, and then the energy level that the Scott Bulldogs played with was going to make it even tougher. But you like what they did early. You hope to see some improvement from the Woodward Polar Bears as well.
Woodward beat Scott twice last year, but Scott gets the first one this year. An impressive victory tonight at Woodward.